Hi YouTube. When I purchased my Mazda MPV 2008, I found it quite difficult to find any information about how to remove the centre console here to change the head unit. Now, I went to a couple of Japanese forum websites, and after using Google Translate to translate the forum into English, it seemed pretty straightforward, but it turned out not to be the case. So I'm going to do a little demonstrational video on how I found to remove the centre console, and hopefully this is going to be helpful to you. Now, before I started, I have actually disconnected the negative terminal on the battery, because this emergency lights, hazard lights, they are still positive, and you learn the hard way that they actually are live, and I did get a bit of a shock when I tried to disconnect that. So you learn the hard way. So I have disconnected the negative terminal, and let's get going. First of all, I'm going to remove the glove box. Strange as it sounds, but that's the first thing I need to do. I'll try and do this one-handed, and it's not easy. Now, just down the side here is a little clip, and I could just pop that out, and then the whole thing will drop out. I'll remove that, put it to one side. Now this bit of trim here needs to be removed, and to do that, I just simply get a good grip on it. Actually, let's lift that up in a way. Get a good grip and just pull. Now it's just held in by clips, no screws, and that's clear. Okay, so let's just put that away. Now, what needs to be done now, let me just take all the rubbish out of my glove box. What needs to be done now is this screw here needs to be removed. Can you see that? Alright, so unscrew that. Okay. Now, to get this out is it's going to take a little bit more work, and I'll put the camera down on my lap. Sorry about the white balance. Let's see. Now, here it's stuck just behind this bit of trim, and this can literally grab the bottom and pull. Okay, so we haven't removed it completely, but almost. And now I should, with a bit of wiggling and jiggling, and that's free. Okay, I can remove that and put that to one side. Now, the reason why I removed the top glove box is that it gave me a good foothold into here. Now, the Japanese website's saying you could just pull from the back. I spent a day trying to remove this back trim, and I was not having any luck. So I found that once I can get my hands behind here, I've got something to grab hold of. Now, when I pull this, I need to be really careful that I don't dislodge the connections for the switches and for the AC controls. Do this both hands. Now, there's clips at the bottom here, to the side, and at the very back. Now, you can see I've removed it, but not removed it completely. So I've got to just be careful about these connections at the back here and under the bottom. So let me just put the camera down. Right. My hand right at the very back. Give it a pinch. one. They don't make this easy to do. Right, now the AC controls, you can just bring that out a little bit. Now, there's 3 connections at the bottom here, and that's one. You have to push down on a retaining clip, and be careful not to pull on the actual wires. Oh. Now I've done this about 2 or 3 times now when installing this head unit, because I had to make some modifications. But man, they don't make it easy. Right, that's one. Yeah, it's the grey one in the middle. I always found the hardest to, I was about to say it's the hardest one to remove. Now I've got to be careful as well, because I have actually got a lead that's attached to the front here, and that's my push button switch, which enables me to toggle between my rear camera and my left camera. So I'll just carefully put that on the driver's seat, and now now it's all exposed, and you can get the head unit out. Now they're just attached by 4 screws at the bottom here. Right. Hope that's been helpful.